Hey everybody, welcome back. So this is going to be just talking today. I don't figure there's any reason in showing you how this works. If you know what this is, you know how it works, and you've possibly watched some videos on their upgrade, which I think answered all the cries for an upgrade with a wide mouth bottle. Wasn't even going to do one on the MTM, to be honest with you guys. I mean, there's some other channels out there that did them, and they're really good on reviews. So they covered what they wanted to put out. And a couple of these guys are really good at reviews. They go all in, they go deep, talk about everything on the bottle. I'm giving a lot of thought to this video, and I kind of reeled in what I was going to say, simply because I went a little bit dark earlier in the week. I watched the video maybe Sunday night or Monday. It might have been Tuesday. I was pretty fired up about it. Was pretty negative, and basically this gentleman said, and he's really good at reviews and testing things and doing all the research for us. We've all asked him questions. I have. It's always good to me. He's always polite to me, but I just thought his video was way off base. Way off base. Man, I'm glad I didn't make the video first day, because I was actually kind of mad, and I have no beef with these guys that made the negative reviews on this upgrade. I don't know them. This doesn't affect me directly. I'm not MTM. MTM's not Doug. But so at work, and I know you guys know people like this. We have some of the old timers. I'm an old timer at work, but some of the guys have been there a lot longer than me. Always complaining they want more vacation. About 3 years ago, the boss says, hey, I'm going to give you guys 2 more days vacation. I approached the boss and I said, hey, that's awesome. That should shut the guys up for a few days. You know, maybe a year or 2, they should be happy, right? The boss looked me square in the eye and he says, no, it's not going to be enough. By the end of the day today, they'll be complaining it's not enough. After the meeting, one of my coworkers called me. I'm not kidding you. We hadn't been out of the meeting 15 minutes. Well, 2 days is good, but it's not enough. Is it going to kill them to give us 5? My point being, the video I watched last week that kind of, or earlier this week, that kind of set me off a little bit, hit a raw nerve, was MTM has answered everything the detailing community has asked for, everything. And you still get negative comments. One guy commented in this guy's video, in the comment section, well, if MTM keeps putting out junk like this, they won't be a business in 2 years. Really? Junk. I'm going to say it right here, right now. This is the best foam cannon on the globe. Period. Hands down, bar none. I don't know what you expect out of a foam cannon. This one, they use high-grade metals. They use good valving. They've thought it through. This one is the only cannon that I have where I can adjust the air and hear the notches. Every other cannon I have, and I have like 7 sitting over there on the wall right now, there's nothing. There's no notches, no clicks, nothing. This cannon has horizontal and vertical controls. This cannon is the easiest cannon to adjust. I have 2 other cannons that have two other cannons that have this control. But when you turn this valve, it turns everything, including the cannon, when I'm trying to wash a car. It's stiff. It's the MJJC. I've also heard people say the MJJC brought more to the table with their designs. Look, I'm not here to badmouth anybody or any company, but I had to have replacement parts sent for my MJJC. And I'm a hobbyist, guys. I'm not a daily detailer. My point is, they have faults too. The lid on my V2 Pro, or Pro V2, however that one is, was crooked. So I reached out to them. They sent me a new lid, and it's a whole process to get the new lid on. You have to boil it and break the glue loose, whatever. But they sent me a new part. But I'm saying, that one fell off the lid when I was trying to wash a car. The canister fell. So that's the pinnacle. That's the best it can be. one of the guys said that MJJC is basically the GOAT. Why? They did bring the flexible straw and the weighted suction tube to market. They did bring the quarter turn lid to market. Both great ideas, I won't knock that. But you don't think the MJJC V3 is going to wear out on that quarter turn lid? I've got news for you guys. Any two parts that meet and touch and have friction will wear out. I don't care what it is. So anyway, let's go back to the beginning of where I discovered MTM. Do you guys remember that bottle that looked like an hourglass? Had a very small base. Really cool looking one, easy to hold. Looked just like an hourglass. Problem with that one was if you sat it down, it would fall over, right? So then some of these other companies came out with fat bottom bottles. So they'd sit and not fall over, right? That became the craze. Everybody wanted the fat bottom bottle. So here's MTM, who some of you guys say took the cheap way out on this upgrade. What'd they do? Came out with a wide bottom bottle. So now you can have a foam cannon. When you set it down, it won't fall over, right? Then it became, and I was one of the guys too that said, hey man, it'd be cool if they ever came out with a wide mouth. Here it is. Then I began thinking, man, if they come out with a wide mouth, what's going to happen? They're going to redesign the whole thing. I'm going to have to buy a $120 cannon. It's going to be a whole new design. Not sure I want that. I'll just use a funnel, right? Still wanted a wide mouth bottle, but I said, funnel's fine. Guess what? I think MTM was brilliant in this move, making these where you can buy an adapter. They don't ostracize all of us MTM owners. I didn't have to buy a new cannon. I still have the best functioning manifold in the industry, bar none. This is the Cadillac. This is it right here. This is the top of the heap. I don't care what anybody says. Even the guys that are really good at these reviews, I was so shocked at them. The one guy especially, to cut the MTM down. He's on crack. Good guy, nice guy, he's always nice to me. Obviously found some crack or something because this is still the Cadillac. I don't care. That's another thing. Everybody wants mega foam. For what? For show? To have fun? Sure, it's cool. Still the best machine right here, or the best cannon, best option. You can have some really awesome foam with this. You have to change the orifice. No big deal. Easy to do. Add more soap. Whatever you got to do. So I think MTM took some shots from some people. Really cheap shots for nothing. Kind of unwarranted in my opinion. So anyway, MTM answered you guys. They came out with a fat bottom bottle. It has good balance. Then it became, we need a flexi straw, weighted suction tube, wide mouth bottle. I don't have the new cannon, so I can't show you the flexi straw weighted tube, but guess what guys? They answered you again. Flexi straw, weighted ball, in the new kits, they come with that. Wide mouth, and they're still getting beat up. I have no idea what people are thinking. I read all these comments on YouTube, I'm just shaking my head. It's like a bunch of entitlement, snot-nosed kids. My opinion, I take issue with it, I don't care. There is not a better cannon on the planet. There are some good cannons. Yeah, there are really great cannons. I have 4 levels of cannons here. I have budget. I have best for, well, let's say best value. So budget isn't necessarily the best value. It's going to get you into a foam cannon cheap. Then you have best value. Then you have mega foam. But then you have top of the hill, king of the hill, right here. MTM. Nothing better than this. I don't care what you say. So I just had to make this video. I know I'm going to get some hate. Pretty cool with it because I don't really know many of you people. I've never met most of you face to face. So take issue with it. I really have no issue with you taking issue. You're not going to change my mind. The best knobs, the smoothest operation, best company I think for foam cannons, MTM. That's my opinion. And you don't have to take it or leave it. That's just where I stand with it. And I just had to put that out because I get tired of this industry and all the crybabies. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, guys.